Hey, it's Clay Trader at claytrader.com. In this video, I want to expose two of the biggest excuses that I hear all the time, and they're just not really excuses. Maybe 5% of the time they're actually valid excuses, but majority of the time they're just not. And one of the big questions I get, and the other point of this video, is to kind of just share, hey Clay, what was your secret? What is the one thing that you really think allowed you to, get to where you are now? And I want to just go over that too. It may sound like I'm trying to pat myself on the back, but trust me, that's not the case. I screwed up in plenty of other areas, and if you've watched my videos or have gone through any of my courses or anything like that, you've heard me talk time and time again about all the screw ups. But these are some areas where, I did some things right, and these are the things that need to be done in order to get you to where you want to go. Sure, it would be easy for me to sit here and give you the sales pitch. Hey, this stuff's easy. Don't have to put in any time. You'll be rich next week. Don't worry about it. Just follow the system. That's just not how it works, though. That's not reality. So this is going to be kind of a dose of reality and a dose of what it's going to take, especially if you're trying to throw these excuses around. I hear it all the time. So the first excuse comes in two forms. First one, time. Next one, money. So let's first talk about time. I just don't have enough time. I live a crazy life. I just have all sorts of things going on. I don't have time to learn. Everybody all of a sudden, or everybody has time to trade. It's really a weird concept. People can trade, so they have, which requires time, yet you say, well, have you gotten any education? Have you gotten any training? Are you learning actually how to play the game? Well, I just don't have much time. Huh, interesting. Well, here's a couple things to use for time. Our first thing we can do is simply create time. What are you talking about, create time? Well, I don't know if you guys are aware of it, but this right here, this is probably one of the greatest inventions ever made, the alarm clock. Some of you may not know that 5 a.m. does exist. And you know what? 5 a.m. is a great time to get up, do some studying, do some training before your busy day starts. Now, I'm not denying that you may have a family, you may have jobs, and you really do have a busy life. But if you really want to succeed at trading, if you really want to have a chance, then you got to study. And you got to find times to study. And you can create time to study. For me, when I was back in school, and even to this day when I have stuff I want to get done, I use that invention. I get up very early in the morning. Again, not patting myself on the back, but that's one of the few things I did do right back when I was learning, is I said, I got classes, I got a job, I was actually married during my last year of college, so I have a wife now. So I had a lot of things going on, but there's 24 hours in the day. If you want it bad enough, are you creating time? Are you opening up your schedule to do it? I don't know. That's why I say I don't have enough time. No, I'm not buying that excuse. Sorry. Next, other way when it comes to time, sacrifice. I hear it all the time. In fact, not that long ago, I had an email. Such and such, they're just kind of telling me, and then they brought up, well, thanks for the email exchange. I got to head out. I'm going to the bar with some friends. Wait, what? You're going to the bar? I've heard it. Movies. Film, stuff to do. Well, I don't know about you, but a bar, that is something that I don't think you necessarily have to do unless it's your job. A movie? Do you really need to go to that movie? So there's a disconnect there. You claim you don't have enough time, but yet you have time to go to the bar or the movie? I don't know. Slash one of these out, slash both these out, and then all of a sudden, look, you have time in your schedule that you can devote to getting better as a trader. Now, am I saying you can never do any of these ever again? No, of course not. But I'm just trying to expose and explain why I don't feel much pity for people that say, I don't have enough time. Because more times than not, it is one of these things where they make a comment, because I've structured a system now where I know what questions to ask to try to get out, are they really? And most of the time, no. Now, the one exception is family. I'm all for family. So I'm not saying slash out family time to create more time, but this is where the alarm clock can really come in. If you have family, then this is something where myself, I have a family, so I can't work to the wee hours into the night. But hey, everybody's sleeping in the morning, so that's why I get up to create time in the morning while everybody else is still sleeping. So time, that's just not an excuse. Next, money. So there's two things with money. I don't have enough money for training. People always have money to trade with, even though they keep losing it because they don't know what they're doing. but they don't have enough money to get in an education or training. And I should note, I offer training courses, yes, but even if you say, I'm not interested in your training courses, that's fine. That doesn't change the fact that you need to learn how to play the game, learn what you're doing. But people say, well, I don't have enough money. Well, that's fine. If you don't have enough money, you can first create money. How does that work? Well, go pick up a part-time job. Again, for me, when I was back in school at Ohio State, when I determined, I want to get more involved in this stuff, I went and picked up a part-time job at the library. Didn't pay me that much, but it fit into my schedule. It gave me some extra cash every month. And it was one of those things because I really like trading. I wanted to do it. So now granted, pretty much all my library money job, I lost on a penny stock anyways. But the point being, I went and, I got a job. I created some more cash flow. So that's one thing. Maybe you're saying, well, I already work a bunch of jobs. Well, then you can also, Benjamin Franklin, a penny saved is a penny earned. So start saving money. Where are you spending it? Are you going to the bar all the time? Are you going to movies all the time? Well, and you're saying, well, I don't really know what I spend my money on. What are my expenses on a monthly basis? Well, then you need one of these, a budget. And I know that seems like something that only old people do, but I'll tell you what, a budget is a powerful thing because it's going to be able to help you pinpoint where all your expenses are going. Think about it. If you cut out some of your expenses, a penny saved is a penny earned. Now you have money just sitting there that you can use for trading or that you can use for education, that you can use in some aspect of trading. And just a quick little plug, I have a personal finance course, a cash flow creation guide. It's $29 course. I think it's 5 or 6 hours, but I go over how I do my personal finances. How do I do my budget? How do I project future debt? Or is it smart to take on this debt? Should I be buying that car or should I be buying a used car? Should I really be doing this with my money or would it be better spent going with that? So if that sounds like something of interest, like I said, it's $29. If you've taken in my other classes, then it's that same style, very laid back. But check that out, and that's all designed around creating more cash flow into your daily life, so you can put that more towards trading. So again, time, you can either create it or sacrifice some time, and you're going to have more money. Go get a job or save. It's one of those things where, again, it's just how bad you want it. Thinking back on time, like I said, went to Ohio State, probably one of the bigger party schools known in the country. But that just wasn't my scene. I'll be first to admit, many Friday and Saturday nights, I was sitting in my room trying to learn this stuff. Just because, hey, that was the time I had. I really wanted to do it. Call me a loser, call me a geek, whatever, that's fine. I'll take it. But, that's why I have very little pity on people that say, oh, I don't have enough time. I don't have enough money. This one, admittedly so, a little bit more tricky. However, the budget, yeah, do that thing that old people do. It really does work. And that, I think, is going to give you a new perspective on things. But certainly time, I don't want to hear it. Everybody's got time. If you don't have one of these, go buy it. Or just use your cell phone. So don't give me these excuses. They're not really excuses. If you want it bad enough, you're going to be able to make things work for your life and to be able to just create opportunities to learn and better yourself as a trader. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Just real quick, if you're interested in learning more about the course that I talked about that I created for the $29 one, just click on the animation that you see right now and you can go watch a video where I explain that course in more detail. Like I said, $29, and it's just something where just my thoughts on how I deal with personal finances and how I would approach trying to create positive cash flow that you can apply to really whatever, but in this situation specifically, more so towards your trading. Couple other things, if you enjoyed this video and you're watching this on YouTube, please click the like button down below. If you're watching it on Clay Trader, please click the share button up above. Leave comments. I like to hear from everybody, so I appreciate anything that you can do in that regard. Thanks for watching. Get out there. No excuses, nothing. Just trade without emotion.